David. Jesse Palmer will be with you. Probably more sideline. We'll check in with her shortly. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And he's going to bring this one out. The Tigers offense as they take control of the football first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. He's got the back in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. So Missouri's offense takes the field for the 1st time in this game. And here comes Austin Simmons. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Defense looks like they're coming. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense, because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hardy. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys.
Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Bringing it back. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Running to maybe a crease. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Hoffman. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Throwing Simmons. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Just keeps moving. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Got enough for the first. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. There was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of success, and he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how to stop him.
How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Tight end now in motion. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tigers will hustle to the line. Now on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. There's a crease. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Missouri. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Auburn lines up quickly. Brown will throw it. Gets rid of it. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The keeper on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
They snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work.
Well, that play's going to backfire in their face. They obviously thought they had the look necessary to go and execute that fake punt, but the defense, they were expecting it.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Simmons. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Look out! Touchdown, Tigers! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Makes it past the marker. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. At the 45, on his way. He's loose. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lee. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Right back to the well. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. He wants to take the top off. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Breaks into the open. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He wants to change this route. Brown wants to pass. Rifles it down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And he crushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 15 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. Listen, things have not been going right lately, but they have found some momentum here in this ball game. He said, I know we've got a lot of clock left, a lot of game left, but it all starts right now to continue to believe. They get the ball to start the second half, and we'll see if they take that first half momentum into the third. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Missouri wants to go fast. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. Makes the grab. Powers through the defender. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Austin Simmons, the play fake. Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Simmons from the gun on third down. Bringing the heat. He's on the move. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The run inside. It's Cobb. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He might want another play. On the move. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Might have a chance. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Auburn going to work with another first down. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here's a give to Washington. Nice move to keep running. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, they're chewing up clock on offense right now. They've been able to stay on the field and sustain this drive. They've been really, really good on third downs, and it's not just throwing the football, but they've been able to do it running, too. Give the guys up front a lot of credit, getting some big-time blocks. Really nice job by the running back there as well. And this drive stays alive for the O.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll go with a direct snap. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's second and goal. Snap it to the back.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Direct snap. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
It is hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Simmons to throw. Finds a tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Simmons on play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Goes high to pull it in. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the counter play. Time headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Tigers are back on top.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Auburn offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Auburn lines up quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines.
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Here's a give to Washington. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Quarterback making adjustments. Brown will throw it. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Offense lining up quickly. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Here's Hardy to begin the drive. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to Hardy. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hardy. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the